just as teen night wrapped up. They found two teenage girls who had been stabbed. Both were taken to the hospital, where one of them, 16-year-old Kennedy Williams, from her injuries. A 15-year-old boy was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. We are not releasing his name due to his age. And we spoke to one man who has been to the skating rink one time.
Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. And before I jump into the video, I want to start it off with some positivity. I want to tell all my supporters out there that I do appreciate y'all. I hope that y'all are okay mentally, physically, and spiritually. I hope that everything is flourishing in your life the way that you want it to. And I'm just wishing peace, blessings, and prosperity upon all of y'all. I'm just wishing the best for y'all, man. And it's just strictly to my supporters who rocking with me genuinely. Thank y'all for all that y'all do, and I hope that everything is going good in y'all life. And I hope that all y'all family members are well. Just nothing but the best. That's all I'm wishing. But let's get straight into the situation at hand. Okay, I want to start it off by also saying RIP to this young lady by the name of Kennedy Williams. Now, I want to send my condolences out to her mother, because her heartfelt message on Facebook is what really compelled me. I mean, I was getting videos and videos and videos. People were sending me stuff, asking me to do the video and stuff like that, but I didn't know what was going on until I read this post. Her post broke me down in the inside so bad, just because I'm a visionary. You know, like I can visualize a whole bunch of different things, man. And, you know, people say it's an empathy, whatever you want to call it, but I can actually feel and see myself in certain situations. And reading this put me right there. You know, the things that she was saying, she broke down all these intricate details, and it just touched me, man. You know, and it's just a sad situation that you can't let your kids go nowhere. They can't go have fun. How we used to go to the skating rinks and stuff like that. There wasn't all of this stuff happening. Now you can't even let your kids out of your eyesight for 10 minutes. Somebody gonna take them, kill them, do something to them. And it's not right, bro. The world is sick and wicked right now. Now, some of the details in this situation is very, very scarce, but they have released enough to let us know what's going on. And the mother's name is Jasmine Stinger. You know, I want to send you some love directly, you know, if you run across this video, especially to the family and anybody else that was connected to her that had a genuine love for her. I just want to say that no matter what you do, how you do it, make sure that you're taking the time out to pay attention to what the hell is going on around these kids. And I know it's sad that we can't let them go nowhere, but man, we got to hold them a little bit more tighter, man. We got to keep them closer to us, because the world is getting crazy by the day. Now, the details that's released right now is that it was a 15-year-old boy. He actually poked two young girls. You know, he poked two of them, but she succumbed to her injuries. And the mother said that she got to hear her last words and like choking on the blood, and it's just so many different things that she was saying that really just touched me, man. It just really messed me up and made me rethink a lot of different things, man, you know. But the little 15-year-old boy, I think he is apprehended at the time. He's an alleged suspect, and I'm not going to say his name because he's a minor, but I will allow the news station that released this news article, this video, whatever the case, whatever you want to call it, I will let them announce his name and stuff like that. But ultimately, I do feel like that when you're in a situation like this, you should be charged as an adult. You know, I don't got no sympathy for nobody out here making dumb decisions, because when I was 15 years old, I knew better than to do things like this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do too as well. You know, people just doing what the hell they want to do, and they just succumbing to, you know, devious ways. Now, a couple of more things that were stated in this situation was that it was a teen night. A lot of kids, you know, get into altercations around this skating ring and stuff like that, and ultimately, you know, this is something that continues to happen consistently. But they didn't want to say that the skating rink is the problem, which it really ain't. It's the people. But a lot of people are upset and frustrated that the people are allowed to continue doing certain things like this, knowing that in that area is not good. I don't know how true it is because I'm not from there, but reading what I've read, that's what's going on down there. But let's get into the video. I done said enough about the situation. A lot of the other details are in this video right here. I just got so much I want to say to the mother, man, because I can understand and I really sympathize with her because of the things that she was saying, and it's just crazy to me, man. But let's get into the situation and see what the hell going on with it. Let's go.
Now a 10 and 15-year-old boy is being charged with murder after a fatal near a skating rink. This all happened after a fight broke out Friday night. West 2's Paula Arruda spoke with people in the area who are reacting to the news tonight.
People heading into Astro Skate Center Saturday were being checked by security at the door just one day after a deadly shooting happened near the rink. Deputies say a fight broke out near the skating rink in the Amscot along South Goldenrod Road around 11 Friday night, just as teen night wrapped up. They found 2 teenage girls who had been stabbed. Both were taken to the hospital, where one of them, 16-year-old Kennedy Williams, died from her injuries. A 15-year-old boy was arrested and charged with second-degree murder. We are not releasing his name due to his age. And we spoke to one man who has been to the skating rink one time for a child's birthday party, but says something like this is concerning.
I don't know much about it, but it seems pretty out of control. You know, you let people get the anger out of themselves and over the littlest things. You have to be aware that something out of control can happen like this.
People in the area say deputies were at the skating rink on Friday for security purposes, and when we showed up, we saw 3 deputy vehicles pull in. People we spoke to said there have been incidents with violence in the area before the stabbing. Management for the skating rink said in part, quote, "Unfortunately, an incident did occur close to our location on Goldenrod, but not on our property. This is still a developing situation, and our hearts go out to the victims and their families." In Orlando,
we headed out to where Orange County deputies say this deadly attack happened. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rafael Pires. Investigators say it took place right by this Amscot last night. It's off of South Goldenrod Road near the 408 and Lake Underhill Road. That's where Channel 9's Chantel Navarro joins us live from tonight. And Chantel, it's still not clear right now what led to this deadly stabbing.
Yeah, investigators haven't specified what exactly led up to the incident, but we were speaking with some eyewitnesses who said that it started after some type of altercation that happened right there at the Astro skate rink. They also showed us some video, and in that video they said that it ended right over here, and it ended with the death of a 16-year-old girl since another went to the hospital.
15-year-old Anthony Rushing is facing a murder charge tonight. Deputies say he's 2 16-year-old girls. Investigators say it happened near this Amscot on Goldenrod Road right around 11 last night. That's when teen night at Astro Skate right next door was supposed to end. Deputies say one of the teenage girls that Rushing is accused of stabbing died at the hospital. Investigators identified her as Kennedy Williams. We're asking investigators for the latest condition on the 16-year-old girl who survived the stabbing. We do know first responders took her to the hospital as well. We're also working to confirm where they went to school. We spoke with one man who says he's only been to the skate rink once for a child's birthday party. He says he didn't experience any type of trouble there himself, and he's shocked and saddened over what happened.
People get the anger out of themselves and over the littlest things.
Yep, and that's something that, you know, I've always talked about outside of these videos, but I'm now starting to talk about it a little bit more in the videos. Emotional intelligence, like they don't know how to maneuver in certain situations. You got to learn how to process shit, man. A lot of people can't process certain things, and that's why they act the way that they do. Sit back and dissect life sometimes. Sit back and just analyze and just dissect, consume certain things and let it flow through you. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand and move correctly. And I always wasn't this level-headed, you know. I was hot-headed. I always have been the type that would trip out, you know. Like, people ain't really never got me there, so they don't really just know that. But, like, if it came to it, like, I would snap. I would trip out because I wasn't emotionally intelligent. But now I know better. I got a child. I got something to live for. I got things to do in my life. Even when I was a little bit younger, I knew not to do certain things like this, though. This is what I'm talking about. You know, you got to take the time out to sit back and talk to your kids and teach them certain things and stuff like that. And like I always say also, you can do certain things with these children, but they will be themselves outside of you. You know, you can only do what you can do. I hate that this happened, man. I cannot say that enough. It should not have never went this far. I don't understand why these kids is maneuvering like this. People going to say it's the music. People going to say it's everything. But overall, I feel like that, you know, most things happen because that's what you got going on inside of you, man. That's just how I feel. You know, I'm not here to argue with nobody about none of that. And I know certain things do persuade people, and it does amplify certain behaviors and stuff like that. But overall, mostly, I feel like it's just something that you got inside of your character flaws. Other than that, you know, I want to say that the other little girl, you know, I want to send some love out to the family as well, too, because people going through things like this just not needed right now. Life is too damn hard. Then your kids going through certain things. You'll make these parents spaz out and trip out like the other damn daddy did the other day. Now, I wasn't in agreement with that, but, you know, I can understand people moving like that. But let's get back into the video. I just had to say what I had to say right there. Yeah. He just said something about people not being able to, you know, cope with their anger, and that's what that is. Let's get back into it, though.
And as you can still see that there are some people hanging out here at the skate rink tonight. There were also some extra deputies here. A lot of people didn't clear out because it was family night. That ended at 11 o'clock. Again, it's unclear if they hired extra security or if they asked more deputies to be here after what happened last night. But I also went there earlier today and I spoke with the manager of the skate rink and I asked him if he had any comment on the incident. He said no comment. He said that he didn't give his condolences to the victims' families. I also reached out to the AMSCOT right here and they declined to comment as well. Live in Orange County, Sean Salavaro, Channel 9.
Tonight, a teenager is, another one is in the hospital after a in Orange County. All of this less than a mile away from a local roller skating rink. Good evening. Thanks so much for staying up late with us. I'm Eric Sandoval in for Eric Von Anken. Deputies say that they were called to South Goldenrod Road after two teenage girls were. The suspect, another teenager, has now been arrested, but there are still a lot more questions left tonight. News 6's Treasure Roberts has been following the investigation tonight, putting together every angle to figure out what happened.
15-year-old Anthony Rushing is now in custody, accused of second-degree murder. The Orange County Sheriff's Office says he's a suspect in a shooting that left 16-year-old Kennedy Williams. Another 16-year-old girl was also found and is in the hospital with serious injuries. Deputies say Friday night around 11, they got a call about a fight near AMSCOT on South Goldenrod Road. That's where they found the two teens who had been stabbed. Employees at surrounding businesses say this area gets chaotic on Friday nights, and they believe it starts outside of Astro Skate Center, just feet away from where the teens were found. I called the skate rink. A spokesperson confirmed they host a teen skate night on Fridays, but they couldn't say whether the teens fighting were at their event. They also mentioned 3 deputies were on site Friday night for security. A gas station attendant at this Circle K says she saw about 30 teens that night, some of them fighting. She got up and locked the doors before any of them could come in, and she called law enforcement. Surveillance video captured from a nearby residence shows a group of people starting to form at the gas station. The attendant said they moved to the parking lot of Rio Plaza next. Then she says they ran across the street here near AMSCOT. Deputies haven't said, though, if any of those teens were connected to the suspect and victims. Astro Skate Center says the didn't happen there, but Saturday, employees were taking precautionary measures. Deputies were on scene, everyone entering the building was wanded, and their bags were checked. I spoke with someone off camera who comes to the rink frequently. She says this is the first time she has seen them do this. News 6 reached out to OCSO for an update on the second victim's condition. We haven't heard back yet. In Orange County, Treasure Roberts, getting results, News 6.
Okay, that's the end of that situation right there. I want to say that with them knowing that this gets like this on Friday nights, they should have it heavily secured. I mean, heavily secured. But I also feel like that, you know, this is very bad for businesses and stuff like that, because it don't be the business, it be the people, and then it always make other things happen. But, you know, some of the things that the business should do is make sure that this is very properly secured, because things wouldn't happen like this if it was certain security around. One thing I do know about people, man, when the laws is around, they do get to acting right, unless you're just a dumbass fool. Now, there's some dumbass fools out there for sure, but ultimately people will act right if you got the right proper authorities out there and stuff like that. But overall, man, you know, it's no justification for it. I've seen certain people saying maybe he was protecting the family, maybe he was doing this, maybe he was doing that. Y'all, these are kids, man. Ain't nothing out there that they doing this bad to the point where you got to go this far with that, you know. And we all teach our kids to take up for your family, help your family and stuff like that. But even if that's the case, that ain't no excuse right there to go this far with this right here. Now this mother is grieving forever. She got to live with this pain forever, and especially having to actually witness it. Like, see your child in the last moments and see certain things happening, her going through certain phases. Probably, you know, I'm so deep with this spirituality, I be feeling like you can see a person's soul leave if y'all so connected. There's just so many different things that go into that. But I want to know y'all personal opinions on this whole situation. R.I.P. to Kennedy. I want to send some love out to the family again. I hate this happened to y'all. I hate y'all got to go through this. I hope that y'all can get justice in the best way possible. And I just hope that, you know, stuff like this can stop happening, because we need y'all, man. The kids that run across these videos and be watching them and stuff, we need y'all. Y'all need to get it together, man. You know, y'all see we out here tripping, you know what I'm saying, being our age. And y'all out there worse than us. Hell nah, y'all got to shake. Somebody got to make a change, even though we should be the one making the change. But these people out here these days, man, you know, just all over the place, bro. Age really don't even matter. Shit, you can be 45, 50 years old going out here doing worse than this. But overall, I done say what I had to say. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll holler at y'all later on another video. All right.